Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 6 of Stellaris, and what we're trying to do now is just wait for our fleet to finish getting upgraded, and in fact there they are. Let's go ahead and merge them all together. Our construction vessel has also finished here. Let's go ahead and build a science outpost on this one, because it would be nice to go and get some more physics research. Definitely need to try and improve our energy credits where we can. We're going to take our fleet and we are going to move them, and where do we want to go first? I guess it doesn't really matter which order, but let's go and get all of these cleared out. So we'll head to that one first. The debris has been analysed, so that gives us a little bit of research done there. Still haven't found any other planet that we can colonise yet, which is a little bit disappointing. We can still build some outposts, so that's not too bad. Yeah, their borders are actually pushing back now, because at one point we were actually getting Macab, and now we can't. The survey of Niamba 2 has revealed that certain regions of the planet are home to primitive alien proto-civilizations. Our probes show that the Neolithic culture has mastered fire and developed rudimentary spoken language, but we have yet to see any evidence of metallurgy or written communications. Okay, interesting. So let us carry on. So what planets would, or what systems would I like to grab? There's nothing really that exciting around, which is a little bit disappointing. We do have a colonizable planet there, though.
Anomaly found.
100%. Yeah, we'll research the anomaly. So what have we got ourselves over here, then? So this is I think it's at a Gaia world. I've never seen one before that gives you a 100% habitability. Maybe it's because it's a special type of world. It's actually a really good place to settle. Especially if we put our capital here. We don't really want to put it on this tile because we wouldn't get the production bonus on there. But yeah, I think we need to get our third planet running here. So we need to save up so that we can build ourselves another colony ship. So we'll start working on that. So we need to stop building extra stuff for a while. And we do still need to go and destroy stuff with our fleet, which is what we will be doing. What have we got here? Okay, we just failed the what was it? Failed the anomaly, which was a little bit of a shame. The science ships will just carry on doing whatever they were doing before, and we'll keep going around and having a look. We've still not uncovered these ones yet either. We have encountered a fleet, which we expected to know. I've actually got 3 different fleets here, 4 different fleets, all in this one area. So we have to be a little bit careful about the order in which we attack them. Now, the good thing is with your shields is that shields do actually recharge, whereas, of course, if you take damage to something like your armor or your hull, that's not going to repair itself automatically. So it's better to actually take damage to your shields, because then you can just sit around for a few days, allow the shields to recharge. So you can see we now actually have these shields around our ships, although one of our corvettes has already taken a huge amount of damage over here.
System survey complete.
And our shields are going down very, very quickly. As you can see, the shields are absorbing some of the damage, but we are losing a lot of ships here. Yep, we've lost another ship. I'm going to retreat. Now, when you use that, everybody takes some damage. But it just is not worth attacking them just to survey that system. And plus of which I'm trying to save up. I don't want to end up having to spend too much money getting stuff repaired. So let's just... we've got a few things that we need to sort out. One of the first things that we need to do is build a colony ship. So let's get on and do that. And our science ships need to do some stuff as well. I think we'll continue going north with that guy. I say north like, you know, north exists in space, but we'll carry on moving around. Let's go and start researching these if we can. Again, pressing all the wrong buttons because that's what I do. We've lost a couple of our corvettes, so let's build a couple more. You will notice they are more expensive now because you actually pay based on their sort of build. So the more stuff you have on them, the more expensive they are to produce. We have finished a science by the look of things. We can build the other one there. So what have we got here? Society research. So we can work on what now? Biolab could be useful. Military Academy. That's mostly army build speed. We don't really need that. Empire leader capacity. That's actually quite nice. Reduced edict cost. Or we could start working on this, the regenerative hull tissue. Which is brilliant, because basically your ships repair themselves. Now, the thing is, you'll see that this is a rare technology, and we're already 10% of the way through doing it, but look how long it's going to take us. I mean, it's an absolutely amazingly expensive technology to do. It is a rare one, so probably I should take it, but I think it'll just take too long, and I'm just going to go for the biolabs for the time being. They're slightly more important to me right now. So now that we've got the colony ship underway, we will be able to carry on building some buildings and improvements. We'll probably want to maybe get that engineering research as quickly as possible. We're not making a huge amount of energy credits right now, and we can probably sort that out by looking on the surface of our capital and you know, sort of building some buildings that produce energy credits. We've still got a couple of tiles here that will serve them. Let's go ahead, and we can't clear this yet. I'm paused again. Again, just looked up. So why isn't time progressing? Because once again the game's paused and I hadn't realised. So we'll go and clear that out. Then we'll have another tile that actually produces energy credits. And we will get some science labs built as soon as we get up to a relatively decent population. But yeah, I definitely want to sort of grab that that planet out here. It is a little bit distant, but hopefully we'll be able to do something useful with it. Now then, our fleet is getting ready to repair. We've found another anomaly. Let's go ahead and research it, because there's minimal risk of that going wrong. We are starving. Schlurg is starving. So let's have a look here.
Construction complete.
Yep. Having a little bit of a problem here. So we're going to need to get some more food, or people are going to be very, very unhappy. Can we build a hydroponics farm? Yes, we can. Let's go ahead and do that for now then. That will help with that issue. We can now build robots. So engineering, we can work on autocannons. We can have ion thrusters. Which I think mean we can... do we need ion thrusters? I think, yeah, it gives us a better chance to evade and better sublight speed. Defense platforms, not necessarily sure that we're going to need that. Minerals silos are nice. Yeah, let's go and work on that so we can start gaining some additional minerals. Hopefully we'll be able to build that biolab quite quickly. So the broken remains of 2 Cybrex waveforms have been discovered in orbit around Cerberus 3. They appear to have been destroyed in battle, but no debris from the adversary has been found. Either they were badly outmatched, or there is more to this engagement than it seems. And issue special project broken Cybrex waveforms, which probably means we've got to go and find something very specific. In fact, it's quite close to us, so what we can do, you're surveying, we are going to go research that project, and then you can finish surveying the system. That is fine there. Not too bad at all. As soon as our ships are repaired... Now, the other 2 ships aren't going to turn up right now because the colony ship is in the queue first, so that'll be done before anything else. We'll go and see if we can clear this one out, maybe. I don't think they were too bad. From what I remember, I could be incorrect. But we'll go and check it out anyway. But, yeah, two good planets here. What is this one? It's an arid world. But arid world's only 70% happiness. I mean, we could colonise both of them, but I think grabbing this one, 100% habitability. If we actually have a look at this one, I'm just going to pause quickly. If we actually have a look at this world, you can see it's very small. There's only 9 tiles, and we'd have to clear out 5 of them. Whereas if we go to this planet that's here, this one, you can see there's a lot more empty tiles. So I think that's definitely the best one to go for. We've researched gravimetric sensors. Brilliant. So we will need to bring our science ships back and upgrade them. Observatories are very, very useful. But that is an upgrade for space stations, and it basically gives you better sensor range and also increases all of your science outputs, which is a really, really useful thing. Is there anything else that we'd prefer to get in the meantime? Disruptors are also useful as well. It's a module that you can put onto your ships, and basically just does 100% damage to their shields, which is quite nice. But I think we will go and work on the colony development speed could be useful, but I think we're going to work on the observatory. The observatories are really, really nice. So we'll start working on that. Hopefully we'll get that... did we get that built? We did, and we're still starving. That's the problem with arid worlds. They don't have an awful lot of food. But what we could do is we could go ahead and we could build another hydroponics farm, and then we could go and put somebody in that tile. He's going to be unemployed for the moment, but as soon as that tile is finished, he'll start gaining food from them. We will no longer be starving. So, we have researched some systems, have we? No, it's this one. You've done that. Probably just want to get these ones that are all close to us then. So let's go and survey this one. Okay, so we're now making negative balance. That's because we have the colony ship, and obviously colony ships do use quite a bit. So let's go and move the colony ship over here. Grab that as quickly as we can. After studying the wreckage of the two Cybrex waveforms over Suppress 3, Science Officer Lucas Campbell has concluded that they were most likely destroyed while fighting each other. This theory explains the lack of non-Cybrex debris and fits the damage pattern found on the wrecks. Why the two Cybrex vessels turned on each other remains a mystery, however. After they were immobilized, both waveforms triggered some kind of self-destruct mechanism that fried their neural processors. So we gain +1 Cybrex artifacts recovered, and we also gain 60 physics research. Okay, fair enough. Very nice. Stuff going on here. We've encountered another form of alien life, and we're going to be avoiding them right now. Let's make sure we go and research these aliens. So that might be a planet there that we can... there's a space station there as well, but we don't know who it belongs to. But that might be a planet that we can use. But in the meantime, let's go and take the Githian, and we will start surveying some of these systems then. So we will want to go over here with our warships at some point. Are we all fully upgraded? No, we are not. We could upgrade them. Now, what upgrade path have they taken now? What's it put on them? It's put an extra weapon on them. That's not a bad idea. Doing more damage is always good.
Construction complete.
We've now got the final ship in the fleet, so let's go ahead and make sure that they're all upgraded. And this is where we want to settle. So we're going to have a look in here, and we want to make a colony on this planet, and we're going to go for that tile there. So we'll make sure we are unpaused. Definitely double checking this time. So we need to find out who these guys are so we can see if we need to clear them out. Hopefully it's not another... Well, I don't think it's another empire because their borders would be far bigger than they actually are there. So that can't be right. And we do need to sort out the food situation here, but that shouldn't be a problem. Get a few tiles going with these sort of bio labs on them. Can we upgrade this one? Yeah, we can't do it with the current income because we're actually making a loss. But that won't be permanent. We will actually start gaining some back. We should probably...
Special project complete.
Yeah, we've managed to grab it. That is good. Ancient mining drones. Okay, so that's what we've managed to find now. Reports of deep space drones in certain systems have been investigated. The drones appear to be the workers of custodians of the autonomous orbital mining operation established millennia ago, and soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves, judging by the state of the processing equipment. Their purpose is obvious enough, mining, but who it was that tasked them is not immediately apparent. What is obvious is that no shipment of minerals has been retrieved from this system in hundreds, if not thousands of years. They may only be old drones, but they should be kept under close watch by the Chinook Stellar Union. So we can establish a listening post, or we can... do the analysis event. Let's see what they are made of. Take them apart. No, we'll do the observation. So that gives us another mission. And that, what does that want us to do? We just hit a button basically. So we'll do that. We've got another anomaly, so let's go and research it. So the colony's going to start building here. And if our borders stretch wide enough so that we can reach Kota, which it probably will. I mean, we might colonise that at some point anyway. But if we can grab Kota, that'll be brilliant, because then we can get some more minerals and we'll be able to get some more energy credits from that as well. So we do actually have energy credits right now. We still don't know what those aliens are here. Social experiment. A small aerostat colony was found floating just above the atmosphere of Jumla 1. It appears to have been self-sufficient and the remains from several different species were found on board. As best we can tell, the colony was some kind of social experiment conducted centuries ago that ultimately ended with the colonists massacring each other. We have downloaded all of the data and found the colony's limited databank, so it gives us some social science there. Make sure we are unpaused. We've got a science ship not doing anything right now, so we need to send you off somewhere else. Let's get you up here. So yeah, let's hope our border... I mean, the borders aren't really going to expand until the colony is finished, and that's going to take a little bit of time, but hopefully when it does, we will stretch out enough to reach some of those. Mining drone work ethic. The drones are remarkably efficient at squeezing ever-diminishing returns from the rocks Chinor miners would have soon discarded, deemed exhausted of all worthwhile mineral content. Our top engineers are working on adapting the drone's methodology for use in Chinor Stellar Union's mining networks and stations, which should improve efficiency, effectively lessening energy expenditure. Of lesser import is the fact that these drones are not completely silent. Contrary to the previous assumptions, they emit signal pings, though extremely infrequent and at a wavelength hard to isolate from background noise. If there is anyone left to receive these pings, may be a mystery for another time. So, adds a list of mineral-rich planetoids to the situation log. Okay, interesting.
Upgraded. Construction complete.
Not really showing me an awful lot, is there? So what was the construction complete of? We just finished building something there. Not 100% sure what it was. Spaceport. Or did we just finish upgrading a unit or something? So we do have some aliens that we probably want to go and take out. Let's go and have another quick look over at this planet. We might be able to, or this system, we might be able to clear those guys out. And we do want to upgrade our science vessels. So once they've finished researching the current thing, I'm going to bring them back and do some upgrades on them. Ah, there we go. There's our mineral-rich worlds. That's why they've got these things around. They're a little bit out of my reach, so there is one down here. Not the best places for me to try and get. But yeah, increasing our survey speed would be a really good thing to do. And we do want to get some more minerals. In fact, I'm going to go and send my construction ship over to build the mining stations here. I'm going to do that right now. Sooner we get this colony finished, the better, because then we'll get out of the negative here. Where's our colony? Yeah, colonization cost is still -8. Ship maintenance is quite high, but that's because we are currently undocked. When we dock up again, that will be a little bit cheaper. We could also... Yeah, see, some of them just aren't worth building. It's that same sort of situation that you have with things like Civilization 5. Just because you can build on top of something doesn't mean you should. Let's go ahead and take these guys out. It should be relatively straightforward. We do have fairly decent combat ability now. We've just got 366 military power compared to their 128. Now they do take my shields down with like... They just breathe on me and my shields fall away, which is a little bit of a problem. Let's just go and sort the science out. So we've got the mineral processing. We could start working on this, which will reveal a new resource for us. That's not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and work on that one. If we can find that resource, then we can use that to build certain other buildings and things. One of our ships here is taking a lot of damage. We might survive it. We did, with like barely a hit point. 10 hit points out of 300. So that's not an awful lot. So, first of all, let's go and send these guys home to repair. Someone has leveled up. That's our admiral. Embassy has been established. Or they want to send... we aim to establish an embassy on Rix for the future battlement of... okay. So, looks like they've got an embassy with us. And we've got our science ships to finish what they were doing. Now then, where are our science ships? One of them is this one here. So, I think I'll actually send this one down to this system.
Colony established.
Will let me do it eventually. There we go. Colony is established. We're now making positive bank again. So research that project, and then we've got this one up here. And what I'm going to do first is bring you back home so we can get you upgraded, so you'll have quicker survey speed. We still don't know what these aliens are here, though, do we? Are we still working on that? Apparently not. We might have to go there and take a look.
Research complete.
And we've completed another research. We can now get the biolab one. That is fantastic. Let us work on orbital hydroponics farms. Planet food +3. Only useful if you have a spaceport. But speaking of spaceports, let's go to Schlurg.
Evading hostile.
First of all, well, we've got a hostile fleet there, have we? Crystalline entities, that's fine. Let's go ahead and upgrade one of these tiles. We will upgrade you. We still can't get the hydroponics farm yet, which is a problem. The current building is a basic hydroponics farm. Okay, fine. In that case, what we're definitely going to do is build a spaceport. So let's go and do that. It'll take a year, but it'll be worth it once it has done. So once we get repaired, we need to go out and clear out these aliens. Hopefully link these two together. It'd be nice to get some additional energy. Let's take our... Construction ship is working in Gingham, but after it's done there, it can go over here and... well, we'll just say move there for now. We'll decide what we're going to do in what order when we get there. We're not currently making any energy credits at all at the moment, which is a little bit disappointing. What we could possibly do is we could enact a policy.
Reanalyzed.
Now, one of these ones, let me just pause up a second. One of them, I think, gives you extra energy credits. None of these ones. That's research speed. Crystal sonar. No. Apparently not. Okay, maybe I was thinking of something else. Oh, it does vary by government type, so that might be it. Ligithian, you came back from there because there were aliens there. So, can you not get back here at all? Oh, no. Hang on. What are we doing? Are you the one that ran into aliens? You're the one that ran into aliens. You were doing what now? You're surveying this system. We'll just carry on with that. Not too sure what I was doing there, but we'll carry on with those surveys. But I'm going to end the video here, so let's pause up. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Stellaris. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.